The new U.S. dietary guidelines dropped this past week with an updated food pyramid and revised alcohol guidelines. Former TV personality Dr. Oz said while alcohol can be a social lubricant, you shouldn't have it for breakfast. Also, this just in, the 2028 Democrat nominee has won the vote of everyone who has slogged through the 11 a.m. game tailgate. Welcome to the Moonstamcast. I am Jordan. This is it's not morning if the tailgate starts the night before. To my beer is water before noon. Brian, how are you?
Good. It's actually really funny you say that. The two guys, or my uncle my uncle-in-law and my father-in-law, both kind of give me looks whenever we first get to the tailgate. At like, we get in when the gates open at 8, and then after everything's unpacked by 8:10, 8:15, I'm sitting in a chair with an open beer, and they're like, "Not going to wait till 9?" I'm like, dude, 50 minutes isn't going to make this any better. No, it's not going to make any of this better.
I mean, you're outside, you're drinking before a Texans game. It starts kickoffs at noon, theoretically, in this scenario. You got to start walking to the stadium, 11:20, 11:30 or something like that to get to your seats.
We've never been on time in our entire lives.
Yeah, and that's the beauty.
I've been going to Texans games with these season tickets that I married into for 3 years, Jordan, and I have never seen the player introductions.
That actually is better because then you're like, because the thing is, if you're like, I don't know if anyone agrees with this, and this may be nothing. No one agrees with me. I find player introductions like commercial or like previews in movies where at some point I'm like, I just want to get to the thing I came here for. Now, again, realistically, it's 2 to 3 minutes of my time, but I am like, as a Tylenol American in some sense, I get really annoyed when the thing that I came to do isn't being done.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
Hey, I came over for game night. Why are we standing here watching a TV show?
Yes. Yeah.
That's in sports, then I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Why is there? Can I? Okay. Fuck it. We'll get a hot.
You know what we've done every time for the past 2 weeks now? Let me riff at you. No, it's been like 2 months about this now. Is we spend the first 5 to 10 minutes riffing about just nothing. And then we talk about sports when we realize we've done 10 minutes to just riff, which is fine.
I agree. And that's good and bad. I don't know if it's good or bad. I don't look at the metrics of minute by minute. Can I say something that's very sacrilegious? And I'm okay. And that's like sports, not like Catholic sacrilegious, like sports. I don't like the Super Bowl halftime show. It annoys me every year. Every year I'm just like, I want to get back to football. Like, this is fine and all, but I want to get back to football.
I agree, but I also disagree. I think the Super Bowl halftime show is fun. I think we've blown it up into this way too big production that it's impressive, but I don't give a shit, if that makes sense.
Yes, and I think actually you've changed my argument some because I thought about it first, like a split second. I love pomp and circumstance when it matters, like when it means something. The Super Bowl halftime show, and Kendrick was very different. I'm kind of not including Kendrick in this. You're going to see who I'm also not going to include in this in a second. Because Stranger Things came out and I sadly watched it, and I think the Duffer Brothers should be killed for their crimes.
Episode 9's coming out, guys. Don't worry, it's right around the corner.
Dude, I thought I was crazy for watching player transfers and keeping up with all that. I'm good. I'm not even that crazy. Also, DJ Lagaway to Baylor, apparently. Okay. Yeah, did you not see he guys transferring to Baylor?
Wait, he's going to Baylor?
Yeah. DJ Lagaway is going to Baylor. I keep calling him Lagaway for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, he's going to Baylor. It's
what's his? How do you pronounce his name?
DJ Lagway, LAG. He's the Florida quarterback.
Blake, you're live to tape. What is your reaction for DJ Lagaway coming your way?
DJ Lagway, his dad played at Baylor. We were hoping to get him a couple years ago when he was committed, but he's coming back. He played some decent ball. He played some ugly ball. there's a lot of, oh, he's playing hurt, talk like that. Florida was a dysfunctional team. Baylor was also a dysfunctional team. So, and we just lost almost every starter to the portal. So hopefully, it's a big name. I'd rather have him than a, D3 guy that performed well, because Baylor did that 2 years ago, and it was a trash outcome with DeQuan Finn.
All right, so so good thing. We're happy about this.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy. Although, I don't know how much of our NIL budget is being devoted to this guy, and I'm worried that we might have paid out the ass for him, and we're going to have a bunch of chumps blocking for him. He's going to spend the whole year running anyway.
Is it the picture of the Ferrari at like the mobile home?
Yeah, maybe. So I'm hopeful that big names, it can help attract some other some good talent, and I'm just hoping that I'm a portal pessimist, because I hate the way I hate the fact that everyone used to go into instant free agency after the season. Also, I'm mid run, so that's why I sound.
I was going to clarify for the podcast afterwards. Don't worry, I got you. I wasn't going to do that to you.
But yeah, overall, I'm pretty bullish on DJ Lagway. I'm just a little, gun shy, because I think he makes our fourth commit of the portal, where we lost 25 or 30. So I'm hopeful that we can get some more boys locked down here soon.
All right, Blake. I appreciate you taking the call.
All right, cool, man.
Have a good one.
You later.
I wanted to ask Blake. Thank you, Blake, for your contribution. I was going to ask him, but I knew he was in the middle of the run and didn't want to do anything. I just looked up his stats from last season for funsies, because why not? He threw for 16 touchdowns. Brian, would you like to guess how many interceptions he threw?
13.
14. We're this close to a Jameis. Now,
listen, Florida was a fucking disaster this year, man.
I was gonna say, I was trying to think of what to include, the fact that Texas lost him. Also, I don't know if you tell him one of my light bulbs went out, so now it's dark for the video podcast. With all that to say, I don't remember what I was saying, but here's what I was gonna say. I watched the end of Stranger Things, and in that time, I realized, one, the Duffer Brothers should pay for their crimes against television, like D&D, the guys who did Game of Thrones. 2, Prince's halftime show is probably the best halftime show of all time. And
dude, in the rain.
Yeah. Well, and this is my second point. There are the bringing the bands, like the high school bands, the marching bands, as like an integral part of the performance does make it feel more Super Bowl-y. Now, what I don't like is like the Maroon 5 were here, the Justin Timberlake were also here. Yes.
Okay, so I had you brought him up. I have to put Justin Timberlake up there, because that was one of my first boobies of all time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just take recent Justin Timberlake.
No, I forgot about. I'm talking with Janet Jackson.
Good. Honestly, I don't remember that at all. No memory. And now, I don't know if I was watching the halftime show. I have no memory of this whatsoever.
I don't think that was my first boob, because I stumbled into my parents lived in Europe when I was born, because my dad worked for Exxon. I'm giving way too much information out. And they had a bunch of magazines, and the Europeans are way more relaxed with nudity. So when I was like 3 or 4, I remember like just randomly walking over to this basket of magazines that was kind of just like dumped in the garage, and I saw a good amount of tits. Pretty cool. I didn't know what I was looking at. It didn't do anything for me.
I have a story for you. But it's an off podcast story, because I name drop somebody that we both know, and I can't say it's not maybe not what you're thinking. But it's named after a person, and I won't out them.
Got it.
With that said, I wish there was more. Like, I don't know. Maybe sometimes I'm like, I'm watching the game. I like, just get back to the football. Do it like the Champions League final, where you have the person in the beginning sing, and then for halftime, you just do 15 minutes or so. Let everyone.
How long is halftime Super Bowl?
It's like 35 minutes, right?
How long?
Because it's a long time. Because I've heard, like, maybe it was Lamar. I don't know who it
The
was.
halftime show itself is 12 to 15 minutes long, fitting within the total 30-minute halftime break.
Yeah.
No wonder it fucking feels so long, because a normal break is what, 12 minutes?
Yeah, it's like 12 to 15 minutes, something like that.
12 to 15, yeah. So the whole, makes sense.
So I think that's also why, like, because the thing is, you and I are, I think, maybe outside the norm that we watch, and this is like for most people who watch sports, you watch it for the football. I'm watching the Super Bowl because I want to see the football. A lot of people are like, I can't wait for the commercials, and then they talk during the plays. I'm like, and during the fun, like during a blowout, do it. Yeah, I don't care. Chiefs, Eagles, talk. It's fine. They're getting blown out. During a good game, if you talk during the game, I'm going to lose it. I don't care about the commercials at all. They've also been bad for the past how many every years.
Super Bowl commercials you have 2 to 4 good commercials a Super Bowl now. And yes, it matters if you're streaming or if you're on cable. I guess the cable ones get the better ones because I'm a millennial dude, or I'm borderline Gen Z. Like I'm in that the Lost Boys. Oh, I don't think that's a good thing to say.
That's fine.
No, I'm thinking the Proud Boys. Okay, no, I was thinking Proud Boys.
Yeah. Proud Boys is bad one.
Lost Boys is okay. Okay, yeah. I'm in that Lost Boys like 3 to 4 years between millennial and Gen Z. I don't fucking have cable, so I'm gonna like use streaming services to watch the Super Bowl, and apparently our commercials are different, which makes me happier because they're worse. It makes me happier because people don't give a shit as much about them, and I don't get shushed when I'm talking to someone about the game, being like, the Doritos commercial's on. The Doritos had a good 4-year run, by the way. I give them props. I shouldn't have used them.
Okay, we need to get to sports, and we are in sports, get to talk. I find a lot of them incredibly cringy. And
yeah.
I'm also, even the Doritos good runs, I'm cringy. I was born, I'm a white guy from the suburbs. Oh my gosh, he's a contrarian. Who would have thought? But maybe I'm just an asshole. But I thought of them. I'm just this isn't fun to me. At the same time, I'm also annoying. So take or leave what you will. All that to say, my main thing is the Super Bowl halftime show. I just want to watch the football. I just care about, I come for the football. I stay for the football. I don't listen, put on Jake from State Farm commercials. Plus, actually, if you put the Burger King commercial, I'll listen to it because at this point, it's just funny.
Why? It's why would you say those words to me?
Because it's how you love Sonic, but it started as an ironic love of Sonic. That's me in the Whopper commercial where I'm this is so stupid.
How?
But
dare
no.
Jordan.
But that's the
I
thing.
I've been a fan of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle since I was 6 years old, buddy. There's no irony here. That's 24 years of my fucking life. I like this little blue shit.
Okay, but what was okay? Maybe I'm missing something. What was the ironic thing you didn't like? You did it ironically, now you like it. I thought it was Sonic for some reason.
I never. Okay. You're partially right. I was taking the defensive stance because I've always thought Sonic games are fun.
Yeah,
but Sonic stuff.
Yeah.
Sonic shows and movies and stuff. Yeah, that was starting with the Sonic's so cool.
Yeah,
let's play Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on stream.
Well, you've never maced an employee at GameStop for Sonic's arm colors, so I think you're good on that one.
Is this a fucking?
No, don't.
No,
you know
him?
it is. It is. Yeah, of course it is.
Oh my god, why?
Because I had to sneak it in somehow for the clip that I'm gonna inevitably put out about this. So. Oopsie.
He was not inappropriately touch his mother.
Legally, I think he doesn't. I think they dropped that. I'm up on Christery in a second. I don't really. I haven't kept up. I know. There's a lot of
back from that.
Apparently, they dropped it. I don't know. There was not sufficient evidence or something like that, or because I think they arrested him because he had said something like, "I have sex with my mother," but then they can't prove because he's also him. If that makes sense. I don't know. I have not kept up with Chris Ree that well since the incident. And we're also 50 minutes in and we're all Christian. I don't know what you're playing out, so I'll wait. I'm gonna have to black this out again. I don't think it matters. The thing is,
Wait, you have to fucking black that out for YouTube?
Yeah, because it's auto detection.
Oh, that's why I did it, because I knew you wouldn't clip it for fucking TikTok.
No, because like I'm not sure, but like we don't get many views as it is, and I'm not playing with YouTube. I'm not playing with the spot
because YouTube does have a really fucking terrible algorithm.
Yeah. So I'm not touching that.
Just cut that all. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Or just have my screen go black.
Yeah, that's what I did last time. I just had to go black. I cut the audio and I had to go black or something like that. Easy stuff. I can't
believe they won't let me eat an apple on my podcast.
You're eating an apple on your podcast.
I understand, because Google owns YouTube and Apple is Apple. I understand now.
Thanks, Tim Apple. Very cool. Okay.
I am so sorry for wasting minutes.
I think this is the fun part of us is like, we also got, I'll tell you about some emails. I went through our emails for the first time
but we got emails. The Moon Stamp got emails.
I know we got emails from people's a strong word.
Who?
We'll go through it in this. Actually, we did get one gambling site that asked for a partnership, but they have 260 followers on Twitter and you can't access it in the US. And they use the word kindly, which tells me all I need to know about who runs that site. But we got a kind of a sponsor.
Hey, we got our first spam illegal ad.
It's not. I don't think it might be spam, but like they reach out to us. There's another guy reach out to us about like.
Would you want to sponsor? Shit, maybe one day we can hire an editor and we'd never have to fucking edit a podcast or clips ever again.
Well, we also got an editor email. The guy who messaged us on Instagram, turns out the first message was an email that we just never saw because neither of us had checked our email in years. Sorry, because we had talked to him like, what the fuck first message are you talking about? And then I checked the email. I'm like, oh, oopsie. I didn't respond to him and say that, but makes sense.
Maybe we should check that like once a month.
I'm trying to think. I have it on my phone. I just never check it. I just don't give a shit. This is all spam. I
bet.
I did realize I've been paying like $20 a month for Canva accidentally. So, oops.
How do you accidentally pay for Canva?
I signed up for the pro subscription for something I was doing for Moonstamp and just forgot. And then I looked at the email and said, oh, that's annoying. So, oops. It's not, maybe not $20. It's something. It's like, maybe like $14.99. It's annoying. It's an annoying amount of money. It's not a lot of money, but it's like enough money where
it's not enough money to notice that it's leaving your account. But it's annoying to see it like, wait a minute. How long have I been doing this?
Yeah. It's like a half a gallon of gas. Or not a gallon, a half a tank of gas. You're like, okay.
I mean, it sucks, but like, I'll remember to do that. It's not a stop in your fucking tracks and take care of this problem. I'll definitely remember this later. And then you wait 6 months and they take another $120 from me.
Yeah. Well, I'm also, there's another thing I've subscribed to that I'm never going to stop subscribing to. And I get emails every month about it for $6.52. And I'm okay with that because it's been through PayPal. Brian,
You're just giving me $3 every month. You just walk over to me, you hand me $3 and you walk away.
It's an investment in Moonstamp.
No, I do need to start streaming more. And I need to start putting clips out too on my, TikTok.
I mean, yeah, you know how to use
because they would intertwine and hopefully grow both.
Well, I also quickly, you know how to do things now. We can talk about them later. What we should talk about is transferable skills, like you will when you ever start posting clips. Transferable skills, like Mike McDaniel, who has a transferable skill as an OC, and then John Harbaugh, who's a transferable skill as a head coach, probably anywhere.
Stefanski too, man. Stefanski.
Was it?
He. Part of my take had this first, so this isn't an original thought. Sadly, he took the Browns and won a playoff game with them.
Yeah.
I don't care how many coaches have the Browns gone through and they have not gotten a playoff win. That should say how good. If you gave him a competent front office with a solid team, I think this man, and not a fucking sex offender quarterback that's worth $240 million guaranteed dollars. Maybe you wouldn't be shooting yourself. Oh, and then your defensive end is like the highest paid defensive player of all time. So those two contracts are just weighing in on your whole team. Maybe if you gave him a team not built like that, not built to completely fuck over its coach, maybe he'll succeed.
I will say, I looked him up real quickly because I knew he'd met with someone.
Ravens. Oh my God, Ravens.
No. Well, you mentioned competent front office and good contracts. So he met with the Giants and he's going to meet with the Raiders, both of whom I would say don't have the opposite of those things. Now, the Giants inevitably are going to fuck this up because what they're going to do is they're going to be like, we want actually Harbaugh. But Harbaugh's not interviewing right now because he's probably waiting for like the Bills.
He's waiting for if the Bills lose, that job opens up.
Yeah.
If the Eagles, that job might open up, as insane that is. The Eagles fans and the front office are not happy with how this year went. AJ Brown, it's a whole. Mm-hmm. And then what else could open up? Not Chargers, not 49ers, not Rams.
Actually, can I say the funniest take is if the Chargers open up and they don't have to change any of the plaques, like parking spot for Coach Harbaugh.
Jay Harbaugh.
Jay Harbaugh. I mean, you're pretty good there. I mean, kind of really funny. The Steelers. Well, so here's my question for you, Brian, as well. Let's say the Texans beat the Steelers, and it's again the first round. Thank you for coming. First round exit. We'll see you again next year for the first round exit. Do you think the Steelers even consider getting rid of Tomlin? So I don't think they will because the Steelers don't fire head coaches.
Consider? Absolutely.
Okay. Do you think they do it? Because I don't think they do it. Because I think it's
I think it depends on two things. I think it depends on what the score looks like, and I think it depends on what they have what plan they devise or what plan Tomlin devise is about having a quarterback, because we don't know about Aaron Rodgers. This could be Aaron Rodgers' last game. This could be his last playoff run. This could be his last anything. He could never step on a football field again and go to his pretend wife.
Well, I mean, he has power this week. He has power this week. It's a holiday week for him.
Oh, Jordan.
He calls it the day of FOMO.
Oh, Jordan.
Yeah, you thought yours was me.
Oh, Jordan. I can't recover from that.
No, I mean, if he leaves, do you like? And I've also seen the thought
Tomlin has to have a plan. His ass.
What is also? Does Tomlin walk away beforehand? Does Tomlin say, "Hey, this is not going to go well for me," or do they have like a mutual meeting where they go, "Hey, listen, Mike Tomlin, we love you. Thanks for everything you've done."
I don't think Tomlin would willingly walk away from a paycheck like that.
I wonder what his contract looks like. If it's like hey, you have guaranteed money. I don't know what his contract. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure coaches' contracts are guaranteed. I don't think they have any bonuses. College contracts can have bonuses for coaches, but I don't believe the NFL does.
Well, I don't know if he's like, it's one of those, if you're searching for a job, you'll get money, or if you're not, I don't know what his contract looks like. With all that said, do you think Tomlin, I don't know. I just don't think they fire Tomlin ever. And like, I think he could, because he does the annoying thing where it's like he gets the playoffs every year. So at what point
that
do you
only takes you so far though?
Yeah. Well, to the first round, it takes you every year. And then you exit it. And we played the Steelers last year as well, who again exited the first round. We said, thank you. See you again next year.
The Bills.
Was it 2 years ago?
We played the Chargers. Sorry.
It was at some point, maybe like 2 years ago or something like that. We played the Steelers and it was like, thank you for your service. We'll see you again next year in the first round to exit again. But all that to say Harbaugh has his options. He's not interviewing now, but I was going to say I find it funny because I think the Giants are going to do the thing where they're going to piss off Stefanski by wanting Harbaugh. Harbaugh's going to be like, I'm never coming to your team because it's the Giants. And then they're going to hire some DC from somewhere no one knows about.
Not the worst thought, because I don't strongly disagree, but I don't know. I prefer Atlanta. No, you wouldn't. Michael Penix, that's such a weird situation.
Yeah.
I think, I'd go Giants over. I'd go Giants over Atlanta. I'd go Giants over Browns. What other jobs are? I'd go. Oh, Atlanta versus Titans is tough because Cam Ward looks good. Mm-hmm. You could work with Cam Ward.
The Titans,
but Atlanta has a defense.
Titans, I think you can build. Now, you can technically say that for any team that's fired their head coaches. Titans, you have that quarterback where you can say, I can build.
They're pretty bare bones, yeah.
Yeah. Again, that may mean every game is like 76-70. But I don't know. Realistically, both of those jobs are going to get filled by an OC or a DC from somewhere who is looking to make his name. Or Condoleezza Rice, whichever one.
I mean, Ravens has to be the most attractive job, right?
100%.
Jackson.
Yeah. I think there's a question about Derrick Henry and his lack of use. Now I don't know. I do not know. And I think I was talking to someone about this. I don't know if that lack of use is John Harbaugh saying we're going to not use him, if that's the OC saying we're not going to use him, or that's Derrick Henry's age finally catching up to him a little bit, where they can't have him out there the entire game, every game, where Lamar becomes, Lamar's going to be the guy who has the ball in some capacity, whether throwing it or running it himself. So that's the only real, that's a question for the Ravens to answer. Maybe a question for the defense, but the defense got better as the season went on. It wasn't like the game against the Texans where I remember it was like, oh my God, what happened? Like we were bad at defense. We were bad at offense then. Now we're okay-ish at offense depending on the day.
Okay. Hold on. I have a list of top candidates.
Right.
Who do you think would do best on the Ravens?
Okay.
Clint Kubiak, Robert Salah, Vance Joseph, Cliff Kingsbury, Matt Nagy, or Brian Flores?
Can I say something?
You can say it.
I think it's Cliff Kingsbury.
That's I don't know about that one, buddy.
I think only because if you're going to the Ravens, the main thing you have there, and I don't think Cliff Kingsbury's a great coach, but I like a solid DC would actually be wonderful. I say Cliff Kingsbury because despite all his flaws, despite everything he is horrible at, which there's a good amount, I do think he's a relatively good quarterbacks coach. Now, should he just be OC then? Maybe. Only because he got Kyler to look good-ish, continually good. And I say this with love to Kyler. And you know my history with Kyler and the Cardinals. Maybe Robert Salah, but like, I don't know. Who do you think? So I'm trying.
I just remembered one that wasn't on the list.
What?
Mike McDaniels.
So he should be an OC somewhere because
come here to Texans.
I wouldn't be against that. The problem with Mike McDaniel, and there was a tweet about this, which I fully agree with. The whole like, I'm kind of I don't want to say nerd, but like he's kind of like a nerdy guy, and
I'm kind of a nerdy stoner. Is his vibe.
That's awesome when you're getting to the playoffs with a guy who has half a brain. That's awesome. I love that. But there is a point, and I imagine, again, I've never been in an NFL locker room or a college locker room. But an NFL locker room for sure. So I can't speak to this, but I imagine at some point when you're losing games by like 3 touchdowns, you're like, can you stop fucking doing that? Vaping on the sidelines is cool when you're like, again, you're getting to the playoffs with a guy a wide receiver who may have 20 kids at this point. We're not sure. They're all over the Florida in some capacity, and a guy who doesn't know where he is. That's awesome. but you can start losing if let's say he's on the Texans. If the Texans season starts the same way, where the offense looks, dismal, at some point you're like, hey, can you lock the fuck in? Actually, this whole he's gonna go play Mario Kart with Cal McNair, and it's cool if you're winning, but it's not cool if you're losing, and that is the only word I have with him, Mike McDaniel. As I say this, as you know, I love Mike McDaniel. That's my one issue with Mike McDaniel.
I actually thought about it while you convinced me. You mentioned Robert Salah. I don't necessarily think it should be Robert Salah. I think it should be a DC though. I think you have all that talent on offense. Get the Ravens back with defensive minded head coach and obviously a DC, and let the OC here. That way it's not a bunch of butting heads. It's bring the Ravens back to that defensive monsters that they've had throughout the late 90s, early 2000s, even early 2010s.
I also think Salah deserves another chance.
The funniest outcome is Salah goes to the Giants. That's the funniest outcome.
That is the funniest outcome. There's a second part of that funniest outcome that I thought of. Aaron Rodgers goes to the Giants too. Now, do I think that's going to happen? No.
I think he's done.
I think he's either done. Well, actually, what?
Complete the prophecy.
Well,
go to Minnesota, Rodgers.
Where do you think he's domiciled legally? And there's a reason I'm asking this question.
Where's his home address?
Yeah, where is his home? Where is he domiciled? Where is his home address that legally that's where he pays?
It's got to be Wisconsin still. He's lived in Wisconsin for so long. Do you have it?
Wisconsin Senators.
Oh, no.
Okay. Oh, I forgot. Okay, you got Ron Johnson and Tammy Baldwin. I'm just trying to figure out when they got elected.
So Rodgers going to the oh fuck.
He's entering the transfer portal to Congress. Now, is he 20 years too young for this? Yes. But I mean,
what's the most red state with a football team?
Oh, I was going to say Alabama, but you mean professional.
Florida?
Florida, yes. Hold on, let me go through my mind. I'm trying to think of everyone. That probably has to be the most. Now, I mean, it's technically, you can just be, if you move to Alabama, you can just be governor or senator if you do that. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, Louisiana. No, Louisiana has some blue parts though.
Yeah. Well, no, because they had Doug Jones was Alabama. Actually, I think their governor may, hold on. Their governor may be a Democrat. Hold on.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry for doing this to you, man.
I don't know. Okay, it's Jeff.
Your edit? Ugh.
Oh, it's Jeff. Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. I forgot. He's definitely Republican because the first headline I see is he calls for Maduro's execution. So I'm pretty sure he's a Republican. Oh yes, we do. You know why we know about Jeff Landry and why
they called for his execution.
Yeah. Governor Jeff Landry calls for execution of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. KTLAL News, which I imagine is somewhere in Louisiana, if I had to guess. Again, I actively don't think about Louisiana as a concept. So, other than when it comes to Lane Kiffin getting hired and this apparently. Louisiana has
Saints and gambling. That's all I get. Oh, and liquor stores. They've got a good.
Oh, they do.
They've got a good selection of bourbon.
Yeah. This is Louisianan. Well, good for him. Apparently, with all that said, probably Florida's his best. Well, okay. And again, we're at 34 minutes. We still need to talk about any of this. At this point.
Go ahead.
At this point, I've kind of given up. If we're gonna have this,
we can do this. We can do this in 10 minutes. I'm sorry that's a long podcast.
We can land the plane somehow.
We can land the plane.
I was gonna say
this was the movie Airplane. Ironically,
don't call me Shirley. Surely we can do this. Don't call me that. This is my question for people in Wisconsin who are, and I'm going to clip this at some point, who are Green Bay Packers fans. If Aaron Rodgers ran for Congress in your district, and would you vote for him? And I think I just want to put that out there, and I'm not putting that evil on you, but I would like to know. He may enter the transfer portal of Congress. That's all I'm saying. Or he's gonna be he's gonna move to New Mexico and be a shaman in a tent, like a heat tent. That's his two options. Or
Miami coked out of his mind.
No, I don't think he'd do coke. I think he'd do something different.
I think he's a downers guy.
No, I think he's more of like a DMT guy.
God.
I don't think he's gonna. I think cocaine is not what he wants. So
I could think of someone I would not want to do acid with more than Aaron Rodgers. I would hate every second of that. Joe Rogan would be bad too.
I'm trying to think of someone.
Elon Musk. Never mind. Worst guy to ever do drugs or alcohol with, maybe of all time.
No, because then he might give him. No, because then he might give you money if you ask him. Got to think big right there. Like, Elon, what's 100 mil to you? And he's like, I don't know. Oh, you can have it. I don't know why that's my impression of him, but that's the best I can do.
It's not bad.
But I'm trying to think if there's anyone I'd like to do. I don't know why I just thought of that. I was going to say, if Rob Ford were still alive, he'd be my top choice. The governor, or not the governor, the mayor of Toronto who got caught for cocaine use.
I mean, I understood.
Yeah,
it's just what an interesting pull.
Yeah, I mean, I think I saw something about Doug. Actually, you'll see why I'm thinking of Canada today. It's nothing to do with politics, and the way it is, but you'll see why.
Wait, we're pulling the plane back up. We got to get back on course.
No, that's what I'm saying. This is for the end. Okay, NFL playoffs, and we'll go to CFB playoffs in a second. NFL playoffs. Do we want to make picks on this?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Seeing as we could track the playoffs way easier than we could track 18 weeks of so many fucking games. Yeah, we got this shit.
I think the Broncos are definitely going to win this week.
Oh yeah, okay. I have them written down. I was like, Broncos.
They're going to be by pretty easily, I think.
Yeah, I think they'll definitely be in the second round.
Yeah, so same with the Seahawks. Honestly, that's my prediction.
Yeah,
that's
my two locks for the second round.
Two locks. Put it on FanDuel. All right.
What's the fucking one that you can gamble on if shit's gonna happen in the real world?
It's Polymarket or Kalishi.
Polymarket.
There's Kalishi or whatever. Yeah, those two.
It's like up to 13% if someone drops a nuke this year.
Well, have you seen the? Just back
no.
Dude, we're in the eye of the hurricane right now. Thanks, Lin-Manuel. Okay.
Rams and Panthers.
Give me the Rams. I feel the Rams. Also, because the Panthers are there because they're in the NFC South.
Yeah, the Rams. It's sure. The Panthers beat them earlier this year. No, that's cute. That's cute.
They're locked in now.
Packers, Bears. Oh, sorry.
I was going to say Matthew Stafford doesn't want to be home, so that's why he's going to keep thinking the playoffs. Packers, Bears. I'm saying Bears. I believe in Ben Johnson. I believe in Caleb Williams.
I'm also saying Bears. Bills, Jaguars.
I'm saying Heart says Bills. Head says Jaguars. Fuck it. I'm going to choose the Jaguars. I'm going to do it.
Okay. I'll do the opposite then. I'll choose the Bills. God. This was the game that I'm staring at going, I don't fucking know. Yeah. Actually, this one too. 49ers, Eagles. Yeah. I'll take opposite.
You know what? I'm going to say 49ers.
Okay. Oh, I think actually now that you've said that out loud, I think you're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Right, I'll ride with the Eagles. Chargers at Patriots.
I mean, listen. We have both discussed the Patriots have not really played anyone this season. With that said,
do it.
I'm choosing the Patriots. I'm choosing the Chargers. There we go.
I'm taking the Patriots.
There we go. Now, is that the right choice? Yes. At the same time, part of me wants to believe that it's going to be like a breakdown where they finally face a team, and also maybe John Harbaugh wants to get. Well, I don't think Vrabel could be fired, but wants to get him fired somehow and get his brother a job again. I mean,
I don't think Vrabel's getting fired. He might win Coach of the Year.
I know that's the thing. I think the only person. Well, maybe what I was going to say, Sean Payton. I always forget this nice guy's name.
Bountygate?
Mike McDonald. Sorry, I know I get Mike McDaniel and Mike McDonald confused all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Mike McDonald, Sean. I don't know if Sean Payton, but I think Vrabel has it locked up. Huh?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to be Vrabes.
Yeah, good for him. Maybe Ben Johnson. I don't know. Maybe Ben Johnson, but I don't think Ben Johnson.
Oh, that's a good call. Ben Johnson could win it.
I don't think he will, but I think he wouldn't be. It wouldn't be bad if he won it. I just don't think he's gonna win it. If that makes sense. I wouldn't be upset if he did, but I don't think he will.
I think it's got to be one of them. To be honest, I can't think of another head coach. Jaguars head coach maybe. Jaguars.
Duval.
He could all
Duval. Now I don't.
Duval.
I'm just looking at the playoff picture, trying to see who I can think of in that. Yeah, that's really I mean, not to say it's like the ones and the twos, but it really is the ones and the twos seeds that seem like they're going to have the coaches.
Broncos, Patriots. And what was that? Who's Seahawks? Ooh, yeah.
Mike McDonald.
That makes sense.
Mike McDaniel, yeah. I for some reason can never remember his name because it sounds like Mike McDaniel, but rest in peace. Or until he comes to the Texans or something. Okay.
Please.
Last game. I don't know. I'm still. Yes. Give me last game.
Texans at Steelers.
Give me the Texans because it is.
Steelers.
I feel like
this has Aaron Rodgers' one last gasp written all over it. This has Texans playing. This is why I'm doing this. Mm. And this is battered Texans, battered Houston syndrome all over again. Because I can see on Tuesday after a loss, everyone's post. This is why you play Saturday through 30. Because we just got embarrassed on Monday Night Football.
Yes, but remember, the Steelers come to the playoffs to lose in the first round, to then come back next year and lose in the first round. You always want to play the Steelers in the first round, especially under Mike Tomlin. This is just under Mike Tomlin. For like the past, it feels like 10 years plus. It's thank you for coming. Have fun in the first round. You'll get to you went to the playoffs, and then you get to leave. And then you guys, I mean, if I'm a Steelers player, I'm booked to Cancun already. I mean, come Tuesday morning, I'm in Cancun. I already had that booked. So, yes, I agree. The dark magic is not on our side, but also the Steelers not magic is also on our side.
Can I give you some stats?
Yes, please.
Well, it's not a stat; it's a record. D'Amico Ryans is 0-2 on playoff road games as a head coach. CJ Stroud is 0-2 as a quarterback on road games in the playoffs.
Buddy Brian, what did they say? Third time's the charm.
They said the same thing about Justin Herbert last year.
That's also though. Did they say if it's third time's the charm? Then it probably will work then, because you have to say if in front of it. It's like it's a magic incantation. It's like abracadabra. It's like
I actually hate that. I think Justin Herbert's so good.
Oh no, I do too. I fully am on board with you. I know.
But I also agree that Chargers fans are the biggest if fans maybe of all time.
They're the
another. I mean, we've taken that crown away.
I was gonna. No, there's another group of people who are very good at hypothetical wins or ifs. No, that's the entirety of the SEC. Another hypothetical win for the SEC. I mean, the Chargers, yes, they are great at if, but they never say Justin Herbert's going to win the Heisman. Or, they never like Justin Herbert could actually beat the Eagles if they played. It's like, no, they never say that. They say if everything went his way perfectly, then he would be a good quarterback, which he is. They don't say like we could actually beat the entirety of the Big 12 in one go if they had every team on this field at the same time. Mississippi State could beat them. That's what I'm. Every time I hear an SEC fan talk, that's what they're saying. It's like, yeah. All right. Speaking of SEC fans, and God bless them. College football playoff. Brian, can I say something?
What?
Indiana's definitely going to win this, right?
I don't know. Oregon's good.
Oregon's good.
Their one loss is to Indiana.
It's hard to beat a team twice.
Is it?
Hard to. Is there? I think yeah. I think that actually is correct. Their one win, their one loss, is to Indiana. Or is it Indiana? It might be. I don't know.
I might be just completely wrong.
Is it?
Just give me this year, dude. Oh yeah, no, they won 13-1.
Yeah,
they only lost to one. Who did they? It must be Indiana, right?
Yeah,
or Ohio State.
Well, sorry, everyone, we're bad at this. No, they lost to Indiana on the October 11th, 30-20.
Shit, sure did.
So here's my other reasoning for this.
But they didn't really play anyone else.
Here's my.
I guess they beat Texas Tech. Never mind. Yeah, it's playoff time. Fuck that. They are in the semifinals. You cannot say that anymore about them.
What the fuck? Sorry, I looked up because the average age of the Indiana football team is 23 years old, and so I asked.
That's old as hell.
That's old as hell, and that's part of the problem. I mean, that's a whole discussion to be had about that. But I didn't. I just looked up Oregon average player age. When I should have looked up Oregon football average player age. The second result is University of Oregon Rocket League team. It's 18 years old. But that's why I said, what the fuck? Because I wasn't expecting that to pull up. That was a real.
Love the timeline we live in as much as I hate the timeline we live in. Because in the same timeline where we have horrible things happen that we're not going to mention, we have Oregon having an official Rocket League team. And I love it.
So I imagine, I can't find their average age off the cuff. I imagine it's more than 18. But I mean, how many of their players play Rocket League? That's the real question we should ask. How many Oregon players are playing Rocket League? And
all of them. I hope all of them.
Just quickly off the cuff. I saw a video of the Spurs players in 2001 playing
StarCraft.
It's
fucking awesome.
That's awesome. We need to return to that. We need more of that. We need guys playing Tropico on planes.
Give me StarCraft 3.
Yes. Please. We need guys playing StarCraft on planes again. We need LAN parties on private planes going to, I don't know, from like to go play a game. Do that. I was going to say something else and I stopped myself because I said private plane and I had a thought.
No. Okay, back on track.
Yes.
So you think Indiana wasn't at all?
I think they're the most likely. I know Ole Miss's situation just keeps popping up weird. Like every time I see them in the headlines, it's like another coach is not allowed to coach in their playoffs. It's like we have to go to LSU now. So I don't even know who the coaches are on that team. I don't know if the coaches know who the coaches are on that team.
So you have Miami tonight then, huh?
Yeah, probably Miami. Now, here's the thing. Does it make you feel better at all if Miami makes it the college football playoff championship?
Yeah, because the argument stopped being Miami about as soon as Alabama jumped us, the argument stopped being about Miami. It turned into Alabama.
Well,
so Miami going further only boosts us. The shit stain that was Texas A&M in the playoffs did not help us. But we lost to Miami. So, and by the way, technically we lost. If we lost to A&M by 1 point, we lost to Miami by 3 points. That's a total of 4 points. Texas A&M beat us by 1 point. Miami beat them by 7 points. By the transitive property, we're a better team than Texas A&M.
But you know what you're not better at? You don't have a Rocket League team. Just looked it up. Really disappointing, honestly. I don't know if you want to speak on that at all. You're a real university. You have a Supreme Court justice.
Florentine brothers or whatever they're called.
The who?
Oh God, HCC. It's HCC, but they have like the brothers that like grow beards and like shave their heads.
Oh, okay,
and, like,
okay.
And wear the brown like robes.
Like not the Dominicans. It's not Florentine. Franciscan.
It's Franciscan.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We have the Franciscan Brotherhood.
Okay, that's actually.
We don't have Rocket League. We get that.
Now, we're already at 50 minutes. Fuck it. Who cares? Do you have thoughts on Fernando Mendoza, well-known Catholic, taking out the archenemy right now of Notre Dame for the Catholic Brotherhood? What? No, nothing. Yeah, that was just a thing I can. So the joke I've seen.
Are you talking about the quarterback for Indiana?
Yeah, so he's
you're talking about the Venezuelan president. I was like
Nicolas Maduro. No, he's with Diddy
Colombian
right
dude.
now. No, he's with no. I mean, so Indiana's quarterback. It took the Heisman. He's a big Catholic. Yeah. Took the Heisman Trophy to meet with like monks, the friars at his church. And the joke was he destroyed Indiana in retaliation for his Catholic brothers being left out of the college football playoff.
He's a Catholic.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a win for us. We have a Heisman. I won the Heisman this year.
You're like we count that. That's actually ours.
Yeah, we count that. He's
it's like the
without
30 Rock.
Catholicism, he's not here right now. So therefore, we win.
It's like the 30 Rock thing.
Oh, by the way, if he wins the national championship, it's the same fucking thing.
It's like the 30 Rock thing. I vote for Jesus.
It's not a real thing at all. We don't fucking claim that.
Oh no. I'm cutting that part out of the clip. You're saying that. It's like whenever Golden Tate, Matthew Golden, not Golden Tate. Who's Golden Tate? Matthew Golden was scored a touchdown for
Notre Dame wide receiver.
Okay, cool. It's all coming together.
And apparently fucked Russell Wilson's wife, which is why he got traded from the Seahawks to the Giants. Rumors.
Quick time out. We're talking about his first wife or Sierra?
I think
one of the honestly.
No. I think it's first wife. Okay.
I was going to say, at that point, I'm like,
that'd be crazy.
Sierra. That's like,
I don't know. I don't know the timeline. This is pure internet copy pasta bullshit. So who knows?
Okay. I don't remember what I was going to say. Who cares? We're at 52 minutes. I had two more things. I'll do one because this is important. FanDuel has been fined by Ontario, Canada, which is why I was thinking of Canada. That's what I was talking about. They fined $350,000 for not catching match fixing bets. Brian, would you like to guess the league that there was? Yes. Huh?
No, real quick. You said $350,000?
Yeah. That was the fine.
U.S. or Canadian?
I'm honestly doesn't say. I'm gonna guess U.S. because it's in USD. It has the whatever that is.
Yeah, so it's U.S. dollar.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. All right. I'm about to say if they got away with Canadian fines,
Yeah. No. So, would you like to guess the league that there were 144 bets on 3 betting accounts on this one league? Would you like to guess what league that is? Remember, this is Canada finding them.
I don't think it's SF. I can't be CFL. I don't think it's Canadian Football League.
I will say you're a continent or two off.
A continent or two off?
Yeah. They were betting, Brian, on the
Russians?
On the Czech Table Tennis Star Series matches. Now, my question is...
I've got an answer for you, and you're not going to like it, buddy.
Give me it.
During COVID, Brian's sitting alone in his apartment. He has nothing to do. Everything has been shut down. He's played every video game imaginable. That's not true. I still have so many unplayed games. But Brian didn't want to play a video game. He wanted to watch something. He wanted to bet on something. I bet on Russian table tennis and found streams online to watch it. For legal purposes, this is all a joke and satire to make fun of the Canadians.
Brian, did you get FanDuel fined? Are you part of the?
No, it wasn't FanDuel. I had a bookie at this point. Kind of. I'll explain off. Okay. I'll explain off stream.
I was gonna make a joke. At what point do you have to call the number because you're betting on table tennis in Europe? But now I just feel badly making that joke.
What, 1-800-GAMBLER?
Yeah, whatever. Like, well, you know, what
there was nothing to do. It was May during COVID.
KBO wasn't even on at that point.
Yeah, we lost the KBO at that point.
Yeah.
All there was Russian. By the way, I think it was Russian. I think it was Russian.
It was an Eastern Bloc country for sure.
Yes.
Not sure which one. They kind of all blend
Turkish.
together. That's dangerous to say.
What?
They get very mad if you confuse them with other nations.
Oh,
the Turkish.
No, it wasn't the Turkish. The people weren't pretty enough, so it couldn't have been Turkish. That's me saving my life.
I'm sorry. Good save. Come defend Abachi. All right.
Parents actually went to Turkey a couple months ago. They loved it.
I've heard Turkey's one of my friends went there for the thing you go to Turkey for when you're a young man. And
I'm so scared. I'm actually going to Turkey this summer.
Oh, well.
For brief.
Well, I won't clip that then. But one of my friends went to the Turkey for the thing you go to Turkey for if you're a young man. And he said it was a wonderful place. And he once said he's going to go back at some point to actually.
Young man. Hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But he says one
penis enlargements? Like 2 penis enlargements over there?
It's the height surgery for your penis. That just gives me.
I heard they pulled it out of you. There's like some dick up in you, and like breaks part of it.
I knew a guy in high school, and this is the last thing we're going to get.
Okay, this is 2 people you have to tell me that I know.
This guy didn't go to our school. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're not going to know this guy. I barely remember. I don't even remember his name. I remember him telling a story about he played rugby, and somehow during rugby, his dick got cut open, like accidentally, and had to get stitched up. And he told a story about he was not allowed to get boners. And he told a story about him having to call for his mom because he was getting a boner and the stitches were coming out. And he was like, "Mom, please help." Now he had to go back
that's part of my body I hope I never injure because it's never good. I don't even know if I want to I will get a vasectomy one day. But that sucks because you can't have erections for like 2 weeks.
I mean, if you're shooting blanks, what's the point? Well, isn't the point
Sex still feels good, Jordan, and you still release something.
No, Brian, this is a Catholic podcast. We know what sex is for. That's procreation.
No, man. We're Catholic. We're a Catholic podcast. Once you're married, all bets are off.
No, actually, no, it's against Catholic. You can. Sex is only for procreation, the catechism. According to the catechism, Catholic Church, sex is only for procreation. Any sort of pulling out method, contraception, which includes the pull out method, Puerto Rican pull out, don't be a bitch, it is actually not allowed.
Maybe for Catholics, but I'm a Roman Catholic, and I choose to be ignorant and pretend that's different.
I was going to say, but you know what? That's good enough for me. Brian, where can the people find you?
At church, across all social medias at Auric Polaris, AURICPOLARIS. It's been a while since I had a complete flub like that. Got to get on streaming. I got nothing else. Jordan, where do people find you?
Find me at Jordan's Thoughts on Twitter, and then on Moonsam Sports across all platforms, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, other things, Facebook, Instagram. Yes.
Who do you have winning tonight?
I had Miami winning tonight.
Okay, I also have Miami winning tonight. What do you have? Fuck it, I'll take Ole Miss. What do you have in? You know what? I'm going underdog. No, wait. I'm going Ole Miss, and I'm going Oregon. Let's spice it up.
Okay. I'm going Indiana until the end. No questions asked. I feel like my Tyler American King is going to do it for Indiana. Realistically,
so where can the people find you?
Find me at Jordan Stouts on Twitter, and then Moonsam Sports across all the things I said. My goal for this year is to have a blog out every Sunday. I'm going to try to actually do that. So this won't be about the Duffer Brothers and how much I think they're cowards. Yes.
One last good piece of good news: we have 5 straight nights of a primetime football game on.
You eat so well this part of the year because it's almost over, and that's the sad part. But
13 football games left before tonight.
Oh, I don't love that. I don't like that at all. All right. Oh, Marshawn Lattimore was arrested in Ohio. Interesting. Just saw that. Sorry, I was on ES.
Wrong. 6 games this weekend, then 4, then 2, so it's 12, and then the Super Bowl, 13, 16 games. 16 games left.
Okay.
Yeah!
Yay.
Bonus 3 games.
Yay. Yay. We got more back. It's like daylight savings. All right.
13
Thank you so much.
without the NCAA.
Oh, okay, good. Well, we have 3 of those left. Or time that you're listening to this, you have 2 of those left. Thank you so much for listening. We will please like, share, subscribe, rate, whatever you can do on whatever platform you're listening to. We will see you next week.
Don't judge us off this episode. This was chaotic. Peace and love. Have a wonderful weekend.